Wise words of wisdom, inspirational quotes, IQ. Peter Lynch is a renowned American investor and former manager of the super successful Fidelity Magellan Fund. Mr. Lynch has left an indelible mark on the world of finance with his invaluable insight into stock market investing. His wisdom, grounded in the principles of fundamental analysis, common sense, and a deep understanding of businesses, continues to guide and inspire both novice and seasoned investors worldwide. Today, we explore some of Peter Lynch's greatest quotes. These quotes reflect Peter Lynch's philosophy on investing and offer valuable insight for anyone interested in the world of finance and stock market investing. Let's dive in. The goal is not to be the richest person in the cemetery. It's not how much you have, but what you do with it that counts. Everyone has the brain power to make money in stocks. Not everyone has the stomach. The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. The best investment you can make is in yourself. In the short run, the market is a voting machine, but in the long run, it is a weighing machine. Never invest in any idea you can't illustrate with a crayon. Time is on your side when you own shares of superior companies. Know what you own and know why you own it. The key to making money in stocks is not to get scared out of them. You get recessions, you have stock market declines. If you don't understand that's going to happen, then you're not ready. You won't do well in the markets.
You are watching Wise Words of Wisdom, Inspirational Quotes, IQ, the Inspirational Quotes channel everyone goes to for their daily motivation and to learn from the most successful men and women in history. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you never miss a new episode. Today's sponsor is Bob Proctor and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Discover the secret to having good luck from America's greatest prosperity teacher, Bob Proctor. 6 Minutes to Success is based on Bob's more than 50 years of research into what makes or keeps people from being successful. Get instant access to the free video right now. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to more great quotes.
The person that turns over the most rocks wins the game. If you don't study any companies, you have the same success buying stocks as you do in a poker game if you bet without looking at your cards. Never invest in a company without understanding its finances. The biggest losses in stocks come from companies with poor balance sheets. I've found that when the market's going down and you buy funds wisely, at some point in the future you will be happy. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Everyone has the brainpower to follow the stock market. If you made it through 5th grade math, you can do it. The worst thing you can do is invest in companies you know nothing about. Unfortunately, buying stocks on ignorance is still a popular American pastime. Although it's easy to forget sometimes, a share is not a lottery ticket. It's part ownership of a business. If you're prepared to invest in a company, then you ought to be able to explain why in simple language that a fifth grader could understand, and quickly enough so the fifth grader won't get bored. Go for a business that any idiot can run, because sooner or later, any idiot probably is going to run it. The person who starts simply with an interest in the stock market, asking some fundamental questions, will invariably achieve better results than the person who blindly commits money to a bewildering array of investment choices. There's no shame in losing money on a stock. Everybody does it. What is shameful is to hold on to a stock, or worse, to buy more of it when the fundamentals are deteriorating. The best investment you can make is in a good company, and you can help your children make that investment. The trick in investing is just to sit there and watch pitch after pitch go by and wait for the one right in your sweet spot. And if people are yelling, "Swing, you bum," ignore them. You can't look at the competition and say you're going to do it better. You have to look at the competition and say you're going to do it differently. People who succeed in the stock market also accept periodic losses, setbacks, and unexpected occurrences. Calamitous drops do not scare them out of the game. Behind every stock is a company. Find out what it's doing. Far more money has been lost by investors preparing for corrections or trying to anticipate corrections than has been lost in the corrections themselves. Investing should be more like watching paint dry or watching grass grow. If you want excitement, take $800 and go to Las Vegas. Your ultimate success or failure will depend on your ability to ignore the worries of the world long enough to allow your investments to succeed. The list of qualities an investor should have include patience, self-reliance, common sense, a tolerance for pain, open-mindedness, detachment, persistence, humility, flexibility, a willingness to do independent research, an equal willingness to admit mistakes, and the ability to ignore general panic. I deal in facts, not forecasting the future. That's crystal ball stuff. That doesn't work. You should not buy a stock because it's cheap, but because you know a lot about it. If you spend more than 13 minutes analyzing economic and market forecasts, you've wasted 10 minutes. When you sell in desperation, you always sell cheap.